Hello. Yeah, I've been up for a long time. I've got a lot done so far today. I did go to bed early last night after the live. I think I was in bed by 3. Got up about 9:30. Yeah. Not a bad day. It's a beautiful day. My foot still hurts, but I've got my inserts in my shoes. I got that compression sock thingy on my foot. I think it's too tight though. So there you have it. Definitely fall. I figured I'd go out and get my walk in. So I went to, my daughter came over. This is cleaning day, Friday. She did her thing. Then we went to Kroger. I wasn't going to buy that much. I was just going to get, some unsweet tea and a few other things. Ron wanted an apple pie. And so I get over to the meat. I weren't going to buy any meat, right? No, not going to buy any meat. You got plenty of meat. And so I go past the meat section, really. I'm going over to the eggs, and my daughter comes over and says, "Oh my God, Mom, the brisket is on sale. You're not going to believe the prices." So I go over to where the brisket is. A whole brisket, right? A whole brisket. We're talking from $5 a pound, $5.99 a pound to I think it was $2.99 or $2.59 or something like that a pound. I was like, yeah. So they were 50% off, guys, at not H-E-B, Kroger, at Kroger. So I bought two of them, 2 beef briskets. I got one in the oven as we speak, but of course it won't be done for, till late tonight or tomorrow morning. And I put one in the freezer. So the one I have in the oven was $31. I haven't seen that in forever. So it made my husband's day because he loves brisket. It's one of his favorite cuts of meat. He's from Texas, and that's on him. I'm not pushing myself on this walk today. I just wanted to get her done. Yeah, I'm even moving slow because my foot, even though I've got the inserts in and I've got the socks on, it's still sore. Not real bad. It's not like every step painful. It's just a little sore. I think because it's been in so much pain the last few days that I'm just expecting those sharp pains, and yeah. But I must say, I don't mind the inserts. I can't stand the compression socks. And I've had them on since I got up this morning. I think they cause my ankle to feel lame. So, but that's that pain. And of course, when you limp, you feel aches and pains on another part of your body. So I'm not pushing it today. I'm just going to try to walk, enjoy my walk, keep it from crunching up, because when my feet hurt, I crunch up my toes like a fist. And that's probably why my knuckles get sore on my toes. So I'm trying to walk with relaxing my toes. So there's that. Well, it was really nice last night having that chat. Having 4 people on, though, was a bit too much. Having one other person, sure do that every now and again. After we got down to just 2 people, it wasn't so bad. So I could see having a guest now and again. My daughter came over. When she came over this morning, she watched it last night. And she was like, yeah, it has a different vibe when you're just sitting there chit-chatting and crocheting than having a very large panel. So we'll definitely do it again, maybe for like an hour, so it doesn't overwhelm the whole night. We'll see. Because I enjoyed it. But 24/7 like that all the time? No. But I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. But it was fun having people on and talking, and it was fun. So tonight it's going to be me and Candy. And we're doing the Halloween crochet thing tonight. So we got that going on. My foot. So that was nice. One thing about this community, the Carnivore Keto community, the crocheting community, it's just a bunch of awesome people. Everybody's so awesome. I really want the stream to be a safe place for everyone to be at, be able to freely speak their mind to a degree, as long as you're respectful. And even if someone is not on the carnivore or keto diet and they might have questions about it, it's still okay for them to come in, because I'll tell you what, this is how I see it. When people are on a regular diet, they come in for crocheting, for example. Coming in for crocheting. They're still learning something from the talk about carnivore. And the way I see it is people are so afraid of carnivore because of, quote, heart disease. We've had it instilled in our brain for years upon years that you had to be low fat. Well, we know how and where that came from, right? And we all know that that's far from the truth. So it's changing people's minds when they're on a regular diet and they watch our stream or watch these videos. They get an understanding. Even if it's they're hearing about it, they're seeing the changes about how carnivore improves other people's lives. They're seeing it. Even if they don't believe in it, they're seeing the changes. They understand it. Even if it had to do with the healing factor alone. The healing of cancer, for example. It's already been a fact that carnivore eating helps with things like cancers and stuff. There's a lot of people that has helped cure their cancers. Just that factor alone gives somebody that's on a regular diet, I say regular as what the government says is a regular healthy diet, or what the Diabetic Association says is the healthy diet, which we all know that's a crock of bull. They're learning something. They're learning about why we eat the way we do. So I don't even want to kick those people out. They have questions. They're going to ask. They're going to listen to us. So that's why it's so important that my channel has an open mind. You do you, I'll do me. It's okay for them to feel that way. It is. But you know what? While they're sitting there listening to all of us, and we talk about our whys, we talk about our victories, they're seeing that. And it's almost like you're implanting the seed. And now I'm all about implanting the seed in somebody, you know. And every time they come, even if it's about crocheting, they're listening, they're hearing. There's some growth there that's going to happen, guys. Because our victories is going to give them a little bit of hope that just maybe, and that's one of the other reasons why we have a live every night. It's to spread the word. It's to spread it to everybody. When someone says, I don't understand the carnivore diet, yeah, we'll give them little tidbits of what it is. You're hearing the people's stories. I'd like to have a live one night and have a panel of different people that are willing to share their story, just like all the other creators that are out there doing it, because the more people that learns and knows about keto and carnivore, the easier it is on us. And maybe, just maybe, the doctors out there that are treating people like me that don't believe in it and wants to treat us differently, make us sicker, maybe they'll start to realize that maybe there is something to this. If we could just keep spreading it and spreading it to all ends of the earth, you know, that everybody will get to know and learn about how healthy the carnivore way is. And that's why it's so important that I do it every day, because I strongly believe that we've been listening to a bunch of crap. I have all my life. My whole life is ruined because I listened to all the bull crap, like, you know, of every diet, when all along, you know, all I had to do was eat fat. All I had to do is become a carnivore, and I would have had a great life. I find out about it when I'm 65. And yeah, I'll live out the rest of my days being on carnivore, feeling good. Yeah, so what? I got a boo-boo foot. But I'm sure being on carnivore will help that out too, because it was, until I decided I was going to walk. I'm still going to walk. But until I can't. But my depression is gone. I'm happy. I feel alive again. You know, I feel like a little kid again. You know, isn't that weird? I'm 65 and feeling like a little kid. I'm just joyful. I wasn't before. I am hopeful now. I wasn't before I accepted death. I know I've said that a million times, guys. But these are the things and the whys we have our channel. Just spreading the good news. Just spreading, you know, what the lies are and what the truths are. Sharing our factual experiences. It's important, guys. You're all important. Every single one of you are important. Every single one of you. Because if you listen and you start changing and you see results and then you share your story and someone else listens to your story and they change, you see where I'm going with this? It turns into this huge, huge pyramid of great news, great healthy news. And we need to do that. I'm hearing and seeing, compared to just last year when most of the time all I saw was Bill Knotts and Homestead How, Carrie from Homestead How. Now it's his whole family. I remember when it was just Carrie and his wife was still eating right. You know, his daughters were vegetarian and they all came on board. So it's spreading. It's spreading. And I'm hoping that my channel spreads spreads a little bit, to spread out the good news, and somebody else gets healthy, and then they spread it to people. Next thing you know, you got hundreds turns into thousands, thousands turns into hundreds of thousands, and you see where I'm going? So we just need to spread the news. Someone's probably not going to believe it. No, you're going to get heart disease. Let them see the changes. You don't have to argue with them. You just say, okay, you do you, I'll do me. It's okay. Yeah, I still love you. Let them see the changes. That's what I'm doing. You think my daughters, one of my daughters is somewhat semi-carnivore. I'd say she's more like a ketovore maybe. That's one of my daughters. The other one, she just thinks that she can just do tea, and still eat regularly, or wear a patch and still eat like she would normally. And she'll figure it out, as I lose, she sees me losing. She'll figure it out. Maybe mom's got some sense after all. Maybe mom's not as crazy, even though I like acting crazy, right? Oh, and that reminds me, talking about Jenny, that reminds me, guys, she tried 2 practical jokes on me, failed on both of them. Somewhat failed. One, last night, she tried to give me a pen, and you know how many times I've seen that pen joke, that pen prank? Of course I know what the pen prank is. You click on it to use it, and it shocks you. Everyone knows that, right? And then today I come back from grocery shopping, and I'm expecting something's going to happen. I'm expecting it. Prank 2 fails. The first thing was my office door is closed. That's unusual. Why would my office door be closed? It's never closed. And I go to open it, and out comes my daughter Brandy's dog, Lila. And as she's walking out of my room, I see all these piles of poop. I mean, mega poop, diarrhea-ish kind of poop, and just all kinds of poop. The thing is they didn't even look real. And so I just went, oh, gross. I knew it. There's no way a dog that was locked up in my office, that little tiny dog, would poop out all that poop. I mean, there must have been 10, 20 piles of poop in there. It did shock me at first. All right, she got me at first, but I knew it wasn't. But I turned around and said, nope, not going to go there. I said, it's you guys' dog. You guys get in there and clean it up. And they tried to say, yeah, but it's probably baby's. Oh, hell no, that didn't come out of baby. Baby's ass can't stretch that wide. I try to blame it on baby. I don't think so. So, yeah. So 2 pranks she's pranked on me. She's going to get hers coming just yet. You just watch and see. So I am looking for, a nice something. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be getting even. Yep. She wants to play her little pranks. I got some. I got some pranks. I'm going to take care of that. Yeah. Of course, I'm not going to do anything that's going to hurt anybody. But I did expect the poop thing. I thought she was going to try to put it in my bed or something. So I was expecting that because I had that idea too, So I was expecting her to do something with poop. She got 3 packages in yesterday. So I figured, all right, so that's probably two pranks. She's got one more prank coming, I think. So I'm preparing. I get it. But see, I'm an old prankster. I know a lot of the tricks. You can't give me, I don't eat candy, so you can't do the candy prank on me. So we'll see. See what's coming. But, all right, but mine lasted longer. She posted even on Facebook, who the F put this on my car? I should take a picture of it and show it to you guys. I was getting it last night and I forgot about it. Yeah, so that's been my day. But yeah, I've already been up roaming around. I've been up, going grocery shopping, and checking out all the deals. There's a lot of deals at Kroger today, guys. But those briskets, man, I don't know if that's all Kroger's, but if that's all Kroger's, guys, you guys need to run and get yourself a brisket because that's all going. Another thing that I did buy, even though I won't eat none of it, all the candy was 75% off, guys. So, yeah, Halloween for this area is over. They don't do it tonight. They did it last night. They don't do it on Fridays or Saturdays anymore because of the drunk drivers and that stuff. So they only do it during the weekdays. And Halloween was for kids being out on the street was yesterday. So Halloween, even though today's Halloween, Halloween was over. So they had their candy out for sale. And I bought like 10 bags. But what I'm going to do is make stuff for Christmas, like maybe Santa bags or something, and fill up the Santa bags with different, snacks, or do date night things, and, or movie night packages, with some popcorn, chips, and, you know, little things of candy and stuff like that. Why not a date night? Put some what do they call it? Sock stockings or sock slippers, just different things like that, and make a date night gift package. So it's going to be that. And yeah, and all my families are carb eaters. There's not a single one of them that isn't. So I got everybody's favorite candies, and I'll just do a Mod Podge. Hey, just because I'm on the carnivore diet doesn't mean everybody else has to be. I can try to promote it, but hey, it's still a gift idea that came cheap. When you're on a budget, because the meat prices are so high and everything else is going so high, you have to get things that people enjoy. And people do enjoy that doesn't have a problem like I do. They have every right to be able to eat it if their body can handle it. Even though I consider it poison, they may not. So I'm not going to be somebody's police dog. I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I'm weird like that. Besides, here's another thing. I keep telling my daughter, yeah, I'm going to feed you all these carbs. I'm going to keep buying carbs and feed you, because I want to be the smallest person in the house this year. The end of the year, I want to be the smallest person in the house. I'm done being the biggest person. I want to be the smallest person. You know what it's doing? They're all going on diets, both of my granddaughter and daughter, and trying to lose weight because they know I'm right there next to them. Hey, whatever works, right? Reverse psychology? Isn't that what they call it? Reverse psychology? I just throw it right back at them. Yeah. They see my clothes getting big. They see me complaining, look at this shirt, it's so huge on me. I'm losing so much weight. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm a mother of 4 children. You know how to do reverse psychology on kids and have it work. You're an expert at it. And so, of course, when I say pretty soon I'm going to be the smallest person in the house, yay me. They all go on a diet. I can't help it, I'm crazy. But if it works, right? So they're in there eating salads and, starving to death, They're like, oh, I'm so hungry. Like, well, yeah, eat another salad. It's not going to last long, guys. And I'm smiling away, eating my burger. Yeah, I'm eating my bacon burger. Yeah, you just go right ahead. I'm full. I'm not hungry. And I won't be hungry until late tonight. Although I didn't just have a burger. I haven't eaten yet today. I think I've been really considering trying to do... I'm going to try to do an extended fast. Maybe a 2-day fast to start. Maybe like a 36-hour fast or something like that. Maybe not a 2-day, a full 2-day. But I'm going to eat up first. I don't know if you know what I mean. In other words, have myself a nice, rich, hearty meal of meat, carnivore, and then do an extended fast and just not eat and see where that's going to lead me. I might go ahead. I'm thinking about doing it, but then after 20, 24 hours, go ahead and have things like broth. You know, the cube broth that has no fat, no calories, no anything. It's just it's like a warm chicken tasting broth. Yeah, it has zero carbs in it, guys, and it has zero fat. So it's not like you're adding anything. It's like warm flavored water. So I think I'll do something like that. I'm considering it, guys. I'm a little cheap, but not really. So we'll see. And maybe I'll just test it. You know, test it. Will that jack up my sugar if I have that? You know, and try to go further than try to do like a 24-hour and then go beyond. I don't want to commit to something real long and then feel like a failure because I didn't do it. Because I know I can do 18 hours. I know I can do 20. So I think what I'll do is I'll practice a few times going 24 and then do 28 and then get up into the 30s. So that's how I would recommend doing fasting if you've never done it. I have done it, but it's been over a year. And I never went beyond 36 hours. So there you have it, a day and a half. So yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, I got the thing for the car thing. So one of these days I'm going to take the car out, but I don't want it to be rainy or anything. And it's like cloudy and stuff. And I don't want to drive the car in the rain. Not my first time out. I want it to be a nice, clear, sunny day. So I did get the cell phone holder, I guess you'd call it, for your dash. So there is that. I guess that's all I need to say, except for tonight's a special night. It's Halloween, and Candy's going to be on the live with me tonight. We're going to just sit down, relax, crochet, and have a good time. Yeah, so make sure you come join us tonight. We're going to start at 9 o'clock. I might come on at 8:30 just to be sure everything is running smoothly. And we'll go from there. We'll spend Halloween night together. I doubt I'm not going to get any trick-or-treaters. You know, I look at it, I already gave plenty of candy away to all the trick-or-treaters when we did that church thing last Friday. So I do that instead of giving it out at the house. Yeah, that's what I do. So tonight, Halloween. I don't think I'm going to have a costume. I think I'm just going to wear something black. Yeah, that's about it, really. And I'm just going to sit down and have a good time. Maybe we can tell scary ghost stories or something, right? Yeah, I could tell you a couple of ghost stories. Yeah. It's getting really, really dark and dreary, guys. I think it's going to downpour. The sky is getting pitch black over there. I'm like, maybe I should go inside. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this, guys. It was a nice short walk today. I know it was short. Thank you for coming with me. So I'm going to say be nice, be kind to one another and yourself. That to me is really super important. Be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. Love on your pets. If you don't have one, consider adopting or rescue. I still think we need a campaign to rescue all the iguanas in Florida. All the iguanas in Florida. Right? I'm just teasing. So on that note, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a good one, guys. Have a nice day.